Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Oh my God. Patrick sent us.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
So we had a bunch of copies made of these, and then we talked to him about doing it the way it is, having these ladders sort of like be a straight match across this way.
Yeah. Let's tent a whole room, Peter.
Find a client.
So Patrick, is there another colorway that you're as yet untitled fabulous pattern that you want to see it on while we're here?
While we're here,
Patrick wanted to see what the pattern looked like on white. This kind of weight is good for both upholstery and draperies, and people feel like they're getting really good value for the dollar.
I'm going to ask a really dumb question.
Go ahead.
the pattern on that.
No. I'm so impressed and shocked that you're doing everything here. So if I want 100 yards for my living room of your amazing fabric, it's all going to be done here by hand. How long does that take? Like how long does
It depends on how many colors.
How long did that's a fabric right there?
Yeah.
Okay, how long did that take?
That's-
to do just that?
That started at about 8 o'clock this morning, and it's now 11:30. I think it may be done.
Okay, so how does this work? How
Okay.
do we get his pattern on that?
Okay, so all the fabric has to get pinned to the table. Because if it starts to move around, your repeat screws up.
Right.
And you don't want
You're
gaps.
so lucky I'm not your summer intern. you are
Okay,
this
this
is
is
so not my
both of you are already not hired.
Okay. Is that thing called the holy moly?
All the squeegees have different names.
I like that.
And we're only printing half of it, so we can see the other side in case we wanted to see a different color later. This is enough to show us what we will need to see. Mm-hmm. You pick it up, and then you get...
Look at that.
Wait, wow. Suzanne, here she is, fresh from the city, adding now to fabric designer to your resume, right? This is the first time you're seeing your line. Congratulations.
Absolutely. I was inspired by Hawaiian quilts. My
Oh.
husband's from Hawaii, so we did some sketches.
So obviously you saw
Yes.
pictures, and then
Yes.
you just took a moment, right?
Yes,
and then kind of blew it up.
We had a quilt book.
Want that?
Yeah,
Love that
exactly.
coloration. What if you're not a good sketcher the way they are? Can you guys
Oh yeah,
pick up something too?
we do that a lot.
You do that here
A lot
too.
of actually very talented people may not be the greatest sketchers in the world, or their sketching may not lend itself to what we do. So then we work back and forth. That's the way we send faxes back and forth and pictures with you. We did that with everybody.
Now, did you combine a few of her drawings? Like this
Yeah.
was one of her drawings, and that was one of her. You sort of took several of her ideas and put it into one repeat.
Yeah, our Sara did some paper cutouts. That's what she saw your drawings and
Yes.
kind of thought this would work really nicely if
You
we
both
cut it
inspired
out.
each other.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this. That happens a lot. In this case, it made it really good, I think.
We did a few colors. Her color choices.
One is more gorgeous than the next.
So excited.
Well, this looks almost like some of the prints in the book,
Yes.
which I need.
Yes.
I won't take yours. I'll buy one.
I'll lend it to you.
Okay.
We were saying how great it is of the process, how the designer is inspiring your studio and vice versa, and it kind of the end result is maybe a little bit
Yes,
different. Everyone
definitely.
pushed each other a little bit and ends
Yes.
up with a third idea almost, which is the best idea.
Look at the red on this fabric.
That's beautiful. This is so
It almost, I feel
beautiful.
like, there's like an Americana feeling to
Yeah,
it.
very sort of, well, that's where Hawaiian quilts come from.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
from
So,
missionaries.
but it looks completely modern too.
Yeah.
Garrow, I'm particularly inspired by what you were inspired from. I love this story. Is it true that your fabric took its cue from a Chanel shoe?
That's right.
In your
Rosette on a
client's
shoe.
closet?
Client's closet.
Did
I
she
was
know
working on her
that-
master bedroom.
And you
the
took a
door
little
was
gander.
open.
Oh, the door's
and
just
I took
just
a peek
happened
in
to be open.
at her wall of shoes, and I said, "What is that shoe?" And I went right for it.
So here is the actual photograph of the rosette, correct?
Yes, and done in several different scales. I really wanted to have a fabric that had sort of a pattern, but not a pattern. I literally sat there and I moved the pieces around for about 3 hours until it was done. And I said, "Okay, get out the Scotch tape, and this is it."
And is this considered, Peter, one repeat? This?
No.
So how does that work, translating something this complex into a fabric?
This was the biggest challenge because you can collage this together,
Right.
and it looks wonderful.
Exactly.
But how do you print it? We had to basically isolate a section of it, which we did,
Ah.
This is like the yogurt culture. That is the DNA of this. We extracted this
You
from
took the
this
essence of that and put it into
and did this. And so what exists now as a print and the screen is simply just this jigsawed together. So
And is that the repeat?
That's the repeat.
That's-
And we
Love it
just-
in the black and white. Love it in this.
Love it in this.
Some of the colors
Love
are
it
his.
in this. Oh my god, I see my favorite velvet.
And then this
This is
is
the Peter Fasano velvet.
My gosh.
this is a velvet that we love printing
Oh my
on.
god. Oh. Day one, when Peter said, "What fabric do you want to print
Oh,
on?"
did you
I said,
say
"I
velvet?
want the velvet."
Yeah,
Because
Okay.
and he liked this velvet.
He has that thin, very short hair velvet that I just love.
I love it. I
And
love
he
this
makes
color.
It, yeah,
Would you ever do kind of a violet on this color too? That would look great.
Yeah.
He could do anything he wants to do.
Okay, guys. So you've seen your amazing fabrics for the first time. What about the all-important naming of your child, so to speak? Did you say it's a boy, or you said
Oh boy.
mine's a boy?
No,
What-
mine's definitely a girl.
Okay. Yes, that's true.
Camille, maybe. I don't
Camille,
know.
that's nice.
the name of the flower.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think?
Mine's really sort of inspired by Keith Haring, Grace
absolutely.
Jones.
Oh.
There's a particular photograph of Grace Jones in Keith Haring's painting. And so I would love to name mine Grace.
Love that.
And kind of like unexpected. I mean, that paper doesn't look like Grace, you know?
So mine's going to be called the Kahala because that's where my husband grew up in Hawaii. And since it's Hawaiian inspired, it's gonna be
Beautiful.
perfect.
I think that's a
Beautiful
great
Little
name.
Valentine to my husband.
Love that.